Okay. Hi students. In this session we are going to discuss about innovation in Indian banking system. So first of all, what is innovations? What is innovations? Innovation means there is more two main components. First one, work with speed, and second one, reduce cost. So innovation means work with speed and reduce cost. So these two things are main components or main parts in innovation. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about innovations in Indian banking system. So there is mainly 16 points are latest innovation in this century. So in this and previous century, latest innovations in Indian banking system. So changes are these 16 main points. So we'll start from first point. So first one is centralized banking solution, CBS, centralized banking solutions. In India we are follow branch banking system. Okay, in India we are follow branch banking system. So branches are operate in a country. So in our country, this is Indian border, this is India map in case. So branches, these 6 branches having one head office. These 6 branches having one head office. So it is a centralized banking system. It means so many branches are controlled by head office. Head office, controlled by head office. In case any branch want to take any decision, the decision will be given by the head office. So head office given the decision to each and every branches controlled by head office. So the branch offices are implemented that decision given by head offices. So this is the centralized banking system. So in banks, in recently from 19th century we are using through computers. So I am explain about difference between in computers and manuals. Computers, manual, banks. So banks are firstly started in manual system. Manual system means so you want to transfer to any other branch, the time will be taken more time. In this century we are using, from previous century we are using computers in banks. That's why it is less time taken for transfer of money or transactions, whatever it is. Okay, transfer or withdraw, whatever it is. Okay, it is less time, it is more time. And in manual system will take more charges because of it is including transport charges also. Okay, more charges, less charges because of in computer system no person can travel in computerized system, so less charges compare with manual system. Is it okay? Right. Then manual system will take more time and more charges. In manual system more errors or mistakes. Why? Because it means manual means works done by the human resources. That's why so it is affected more errors and more mistakes because of mistakes are human beings. So this is the most important part. So in this century few errors are mistakes. Why? Because used with computers. But why are erased few errors? The data received from the humans by computers. So the data received from the humans to computers. That's why any human or any employee in the bank given wrong data or any mistaken data, that time computers are given mistake solutions. Okay, mistake solutions. So this is also one of the human errors, not a computerized errors. So students, these are the difference between in manual system and computerized system. Nowadays we are using many more transactions without going any branch. Is it right or not? Yes, it's right. Because of we are using through smartphones in home only. Deposit, the transactions are you can transfer or you can payments, whatever it is. We are discussed about in previous after points. Okay, so this is the difference between manual system and computerized system. Okay, right, clear, nice. So this is centralized banking solution using computers. Then online tax payments. So in previous days, before innovation time, if any person want to pay his tax, then he will go to branch office that tax. So what type of taxes we are paying in online? Each and every tax. The taxes are income tax, okay, then professional tax, ESA and PF, okay, then GST, VAT tax, okay, customs, duty. Okay, penalty by given by government. Any mistakes? Okay, so these taxes are directly paid through online system, online tax payments. Okay, so in case if you want to pay income tax in computerized system and manual system differences. Okay, so in computerized system you want to take in internet banking or debit card or credit card, whatever it is. So that debit card, credit card and internet banking using, you will pay all taxes within a short time, within seconds, few of seconds. Then in manual system you want to pay any taxes to government of India like income tax, professional tax, ESI and PF. What is ESI? ESI full form Employee State Insurance and PF full form Provident Fund. Okay, then GST, it is most useful thing because of it is implemented from 1st July 2017. Okay, so all GST taxes are paid only. Income tax you want to pay through computers or manually, but GST you want to pay only online, not manually. So this is the best system for tax collection by government of India. So hats off to implemented GST person. Why? Because so if you want to pay so directly to computers, no manuals. In case you want to pay manuals, that time any person fraud the government. So that's why government will take a new and extraordinary decision in GST. GST full form goods and service tax. Before GST we will follow India follow VAT system. It stands for value added tax. It is in AP starting from 2005 onwards. 2005 to 2017 June 30th. Okay. So this is, you want to VAT tax computerized and manually, both are available. Customs, penalties, and these taxes are paid through internet banking, online bank system. So how to pay? Just I will give you a small example tax payment. First point, step by step. Go to Google search. I will give you some example only, okay? Then second one, in Google search you can type like what do you want payment? Income tax, okay? So income tax paid challan online. Search these words same as it is, okay? Then third point, now open after you will search these words, open a new page. Government of India. Okay, so then you will fill details, fill your details like PAN number, because of income tax taken based on PAN number only, not a Aadhaar card, not a driving license, not a voter ID. It is only PAN card. What is PAN card? PAN card full form permanent account number. Permanent account number. First 5 numbers, letters A, B, C, D. And 1 2 3 4 numbers, and last again number again letter. Okay, so this is the PAN number format. So you can enter PAN number, assessment year, tax amount, and other details also, so which are asking by Government of India. Then 5th one, go to pay. Go to pay or submit icon. Submit icon or button. Then 6th point, you can choose payment options. There is many more options are there. That first one is debit card. Debit card or debit card, comma, internet bank. Okay, then others, other banks like Airtel Bank, Paytm, Google Pay, Phone Pay, like this. Okay, so you can pay any one you can choose. In case you want to choose debit card, in your hand that ATM card is only debit card. I will give you some explanation about debit card and credit card also. Okay, already I told to you yesterday class, previous yesterday class. Okay, so you know about debit card. So debit card information, first you want to select debit card. So then seventh one, fill the details, 16 numbers. One second, sorry. Numbers of debit card, and enter next, enter expiry date, then enter your name. Your name means debit card holder name. Okay, then enter CVV code. CVV code means in debit card back side in white, some white blank are there. In this blank 3 numbers are there. Okay, so this is the CVV code. So you enter your CVV code. After that, finish or pay, whatever it is, pay. Click on the pay or finish button. So when you click on the finish or pay button, after that you will receive an OTP. So you enter your OTP in that box. New box will be appear. So you enter your OTP, then submit. Okay, so at the time of submit, so your amount will be deducted from your debit card, and this amount credit to Government of India through your PAN number. Okay, so this is the process. So I have some doubt. It means, what is OTP? OTP, tell me, what is OTP? OTP full form, one time password. So listen carefully. This is also not only examination question. This is also a general knowledge and some more asking in competitive exams also. That's why listen carefully, my dear students. Right? Okay. So OTP means one time password. So this is the payment, online tax payment system. Right? Okay. Nice. Then third one, I will explain third and fifth again, both are at a time. Corporate internet banking and retail internet banking. So first of all, what is corporate banking? So corporate internet banking are given to only enterprises. Enterprises or business holders only. Okay, because of business holder, which type of account? Enterprise or business holder having some account, we are already discussed in first session, that is current account. Current account. Okay, so current account holders are taken corporate internet banking. So next, retail internet banking, it is only for common people. Common people. Which type of account? Savings accounts. Savings accounts. Okay, so savings accounts are given retail internet banking. So right, so what is difference between corporate internet banking and retail internet banking? So retail internet banking have some many limits towards withdraw or deposit cash, deposit of cash, withdraw of cash, funds transfer. These are the some having limits, some having limits per day limit, per month limit, depending upon the basis of account, savings account. Okay, then corporate internet banking, corporate internet banking. In this internet banking, in this account, there is no limit, no transaction limit, like for withdraw, for cash deposit or funds transfer, NEFT, RTGS, whatever it is, you cannot limit, you can transaction any amount as per your choice. Right? So students, these are the difference between corporate internet banking and retail internet banking. Nice, thank you. Then next point, tell me, online shopping. Okay, online shopping you know very well. Okay, compare with me. So online shopping, online shopping, you want to purchase from online websites. So how to purchase? I will give you some example. So first step, so which website your best website? Tell me. Huh? Flipkart. Okay, right. Okay, Flipkart or Amazon, whatever it is. Okay, so Flipkart. In Flipkart, which product you want? Dress. Okay, dress you want. So you want to go first of all Flipkart app or Flipkart website in your smartphone or internet. Okay, internet means desktop or laptop, whatever it is. Through internet connection compulsory. Okay, for this process internet connection is compulsory. In Flipkart you want to buy dress. So the process of first add to cart. Okay, add to cart. After that add address. Okay, then payment same as online tax payment system. So same as debit card, credit card, internet banking. Okay, phone pay, Google Pay, so whatever you want. So after payment submit. So this is the online shopping. So you want to shop 24/7, not only office timings, 24/7 you want to buy anywhere in your areas. Okay, that is online shopping system. Okay, then next system, foreign exchange. So foreign exchange means buy or sell foreign currency. Buy or sell foreign currency. Okay, so why? Because buy or sell, so it means buy or sell. You want to travel any out of country, so that time your Indian currency not valid. So you want compulsory, you need to change of your Indian currency to that country currency. After changing of your currency, that time you will use the currency. Okay, so this is the foreign exchange system. In Indian banking system, it is more useful. Okay, so that is foreign exchange system. Then e-money. What is e-money? E-money means checks or internet transfer money, internet transfers through NEFT, RTGS. So these are the e-money, electronic money, or gift vouchers through checks. We are already discussed in previous session. Okay, then online railway reservation. So in previous days, some areas current days also, so you want to travel in train, you want to travel to Hyderabad in train, so you can wait some queue line for railway reservation. It is lot of time taken, so it is the best innovation in Indian banking system. So you can do this facility through internet for IRCTC, through IRCTC app. IRCTC, okay, IRCTC app application. Okay, through IRCTC app you can reserve your seat. So you want to go sleeper berth, whatever it is, sleeper, third AC, second AC, okay, first AC, chair car, whatever it is, you go, you can reserve your seat through online 24/7, not a time limit, 24/7, whatever you want. Okay, so this is the best innovation in Indian banking system for lowest time taken. Okay, then depository services. In previous days deposit service of, you want to, first of all, you want to deposit the money, so you go to the bank branch, whatever it is, having account. So after that you will fill some application you will fill by deposit form you fill. After that will take in the amount, but in this century giving a best innovation system, that is called card deposit with CDM, cash deposit machine. So you cannot fill any form, okay, you cannot fill any form, direct go to the ATM. In CDM you can put your cash and swipe your debit card, then it is deposited into your account. It's a very easy way compared with manual way. This is also one of the important innovation in banking system. Okay, so these are the 9 points. And next one is EFT full form, electronic fund transfer. Second one, national electronic fund transfer. Third one, real time gross settlement. Okay, so some example: SBI, KVB, two banks are there. Okay, so what is EFT, NEFT and RTGS? Okay, listen carefully, important points in the competitive exams also. Electronic fund transfer means you can transfer your amount to another person amount with same branch account, It means SBI to SBI only. Different branches. This branch in Vijayawada and this branch in Hyderabad, no problem. Okay, branch areas are different but same bank name. So next one, KVB to KVB. Okay, this is Palakolu branch, this is Rajahmundry branch. So branch location no problem but same bank. So this is no limit of transaction, 0 to 1 crore. You can transfer any amount, not a 0, sorry, 1 rupee to 1 crore. Okay, so you can transfer same bank, that is called electronic fund transfer. And what is NEFT, National Electronic fund transfer. It means you can transfer from SBI to KVB. Okay, SBI means State Bank of India, Karur Vysya Bank. So both are different banks. So you can transfer one bank to another bank name, not a location. Okay, another bank name, that is called NEFT. But in NEFT there is one transaction limit, that is 1 rupee to 2 lakhs. 1 rupee to 2 lakhs. So the NEFT time 30 to 90 minutes. 30 to 90 minutes. You can transfer from 30 minutes to 90 minutes. Okay, so this is called NEFT. And RTGS means same as SBI to KVB or KVB to HDFC. Not a same banks. Okay, both are not a same banks. HDFC to SBI, whatever you want. Okay, but what is the difference between NEFT and RTGS is the difference of amount of rupees. In case you want to transfer more than 2 lakh rupees, more than 2 lakhs, the transaction treated as a real time gross settlement. The time approximate 90 to 160 minutes or 1.2 hours. Sorry. 1.30 hours to 3 hours. 360, 180. Okay, so this is called RTGS. These three are different. But why? Because electronic transfer is within seconds. Transfer within seconds, and national electronic fund transfer taken very less time, 30 to 90 minutes. RTGS will take more time because of at the time of RTGS. So not only SBI, not only KVB. Okay, SBI bank inquiry, account is correct or not. Okay, amount is available or not. And also head office, we are learned in branch banking system. Head office also can inquiry about balance of customer. Okay, so account of other customers. These are the separate inquiry for large amounts. That's why the again inquiry. So these are the latest innovation, NEFT, EFT, NEFT and RTGS system. Okay, clear? Right. Then next one, online bill payments. This is the most important point nowadays, because of so many members are no knowledge about online bill payments. So which type of bills? So mobile bills, okay, then DTH, then electricity bill also, then insurance, renewal also, new or renewal. So next, taxes, then etc. So many bill payments you can do in your smart mobile through internet connection. You not contact with your bank directly. You can transfer or you can purchase, you can pay your bill payments of mobile, DTH, electricity bills, insurance, new or renewals, taxes, whatever it is want, you can recharge or you can pay your each and every bill in online. Okay, this is the most important useful nowadays. Okay, then online air tickets booking also. So in previous days you want to go outside India or in India with domestic flights, then you go to airport ticket counter, after that you will take tickets. But one thing is keep in your mind, airports are outside the city, airports are available outside of city. That's why it is a lot of traveling expenditure. So that's why you can do online, you can take an online air tickets booking system. Okay, so like Air India, Indigo, okay, so many websites are there. You can go to website, create your customer account, and it is free, it is purely free, and then you can book your ticket online through your debit card, credit card, and internet banking, Google Pay, Phone Pay, whatever it is want. Okay, then online trading. What is trading? Trading means securities buy or sell, securities buy or sell in online. So you want to trading with shares, so that time you will take a new account. We are already SBI savings account, but you want to trading with securities buy or sell, securities trading, so that time you will take a new account, that is demat account. So you will take demat account. This through this demat account linked with your SBI saving account, so you can buy or sell securities, equity shares, preference shares, debentures, whatever you want. And customer care facility, if you have any doubts about your mini statement, bank balance, last transfer, whatever, in case anyone misuse your account, that's why you can contact your customer care facility 24/7. You can contact and block your ATM card in case you are missing your ATM card. Okay, and immediately you can contact your customer care. At the same time you can block your ATM card for not misused your card. Okay, so these are the students, these are the mainly innovations in Indian banking system. So it is very simple and important question in semester examination. Okay, thank you students.